Hey guys, welcome back to Computational Biology with Python. In this video, we're going to continue on with our GitHub experience, learning how to kind of utilize GitHub as a collaborative tool for Python. Really, I won't say a vital tool because you could, I'm sure, do a lot of bioinformatics without it, but if you're working with a team and collaborating, it'll make your life really, really useful. So let's get into it. Okay. So in our last video, we made these this commit, and what did we end with? Oh, we made a branch so we could go look at our README edits, and you can see. You can't really see it very well because of, there we go, I'll zoom out just a little bit so you can see. We just wrote a little bit about myself. That's our edits. So, okay, so now let's talk about pull requests. So now that we've made a change in a branch off of main, you can open a pull request. So what a pull request is, it's kind of the heart of collaboration in GitHub. When you open a pull request, you're proposing your changes and requesting that someone review and pull in your contribution and merge them into their branch. So pull requests show diffs or differences on the content from both branches. The changes, additions, and subtractions are shown in different colors. So it's kind of like check changes in Word, right? So as soon as you make a commit, you can open a pull request and start a discussion even before the code is finished. So by using GitHub's mention system, so like @mention feature in your pull request message, you can ask for feedback from specific people or teams, whether they're down the hall or 10 time zones away. Okay, we get that. It's for old coders, I guess, who don't understand how the internet works. Maybe, I don't know. but it's kind of like, so tagging somebody, right? So if you use Instagram or Twitter or whatever, you put @ and then whatever their username is to tag somebody. You can even open pull requests in your own repository and merge them yourself. So it's a great way to learn GitHub before working in our larger projects. So let's go to our Hello World repository here. Let's go. We're just going to go to the edits. So we are going to go up to the top here, pull requests, and we're going to click new pull request. Let me make this a little bit bigger for you guys again. Okay. So let's see here. Actually, hold on. We're going to do README edits. We're going to compare that to main. Okay, let's try it. Main. README edits. Do it that way. There we go. Okay. So as you can see here, in this pull request, we're comparing two branches, right? So we're saying, show me the difference between main, the first one we did, and this edits that we made. You can, here we have, I'm the one that committed it. And so it gives you information of who the person was that committed it. So me, 10 minutes ago. I'm a verified user on this project, so you can ask to be on anybody's project, and some people can suggest edits, and you don't have to accept them. It'll say unverified, I suppose. I'm the only contributor to this. And so looking down here, on the left is just the first, the README file. And then on the right, with all this green, this is the stuff I added. Now, if I had deleted things, that would show up in red. So let's now click on this create pull request. And let's see. We can give it a name. So I'll just put added personal info to readme.md. This is where I said, tried to make my students laugh with a terrible dad joke that wasn't funny. You can actually even, let's see. Let's do this. Dad joke GIF. Oh, this is perfect. All right. I want to download this. How do I save? Save image as. Okay. Giphy, GIF. All right. You can actually even add GIFs. So let me pull up. What's that under? Why did I put it under downloads? Oh, Giphy. Let's see if I can just pull this. Oh yeah. All right. Good. So over here you can add, like, if you have somebody, you're working on somebody else's project, you can add dad to review my project. You can add whoever to review your project. You can assign it to somebody to look at besides a reviewer. You can add labels. We'll say this is enhancement because we added that cool GIF. If you have different projects, you can put it under a project or milestone or all these different things. And then we're going to create our pull request. Yeah. Sweet. So as you can see now, this is under pull requests. If I go to code, this hasn't changed, but this is just an idea of edits I made that my collaborators and stuff can see it's open. So it says that I want to merge one commit into main from these edits. This was the commit that I made. These are the edits. So this is the conversation. So my collaborators can look at this and change it. Yeah, so that's generally it. Okay, so let's go back to code. So this is kind of our main page. Merging your pull requests. So in this final step, you'll merge your edits, which I made with that cool, or the edits won't include my GIF. It'll just be this commit. So it'll just be this text change. So after you merge your pull request, the changes on your README edits branch will incorporate into main. So sometimes a pull request may introduce changes to the code that conflict with the existing code on main. So if there's any conflicts, GitHub will alert you about conflicting code and prevent merging until the conflicts are resolved. So that's kind of like a code check to it. You can make a commit that resolves the conflicts or use comments in the pull request to discuss the conflicts with your team members. So in this walkthrough, you should not have any conflicts. You are ready to merge your branch to the main branch. So at the bottom of pull requests, click the merge pull requests to merge the changes into main. Where am I? It's been a while here. Merge pull requests. So right down here. Click confirm merge. You'll receive a message that the request was successfully merged and the request was closed. Okay. Click delete branch. Now that your request is merged and your changes are on main, you can safely delete the branch, right? So if you don't need the temp file anymore, right? Because everything's been merged or sent to main. So you can click delete branch. And now this iteration, if we go to code, it's here permanently, right? So it's just kind of a very safe, iterative way to work with team members and make sure that changes are committed and saved and everyone knows what everyone's doing, the left hand knows what the right hand is doing, etc. So that's kind of, what are we at? 11 minutes? Oh, this is a short one. So yeah, that's kind of the basics of GitHub. There's other things, as you can see on here. You can create a wiki, and this is, to teach people how to use your stuff. You can create multiple projects. I don't know if I've ever used actions. Build, test, and deploy your code. You can put your code right onto ECS, or EC2, which is the cloud. All sorts of Kubernetes. This is cool stuff. Yeah, so that's cool. But that's generally how you can use GitHub. So is there anything else I want to teach y'all this video? I think that's it for this video. So you've created an account, you've learned how to merge, you have your own GitHub page now so you can write your code in it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Click like, click subscribe. Shout out Zimbabwe again. Let me know if you have anything else you want. If you want to go deeper into GitHub, leave a comment. We can go deeper. I didn't want to go, overzealous on this stuff because you may never use it. Like, I've really I wouldn't say gotten away. I haven't employed it. Although when I make these videos, I'm like, man, I should do this with my students. So I have a grad student in this class right now, and she's probably like, oh. But I think it would be good for our projects to work with more. I need to use it more than I do. But it's awesome. If you look at those job postings, so at the very beginning of the quarter, we looked at job postings where it's like, okay, what do computational biologists look for? Generally, they look for somebody that knows Python, somebody that or R or both. And oftentimes on there's two other tools that aren't as much of a learning curve as R and Python. One is GitHub. So you likely have seen those on those job postings if you poked around. The other is SQL, which is the database stuff. And we kind of worked a little bit with that in this course with the MySQL stuff. We didn't really get into it. We just learned how to load it and stuff. But we'll get more into it eventually in the second Python class. But I'm rambling. So it's a good thing to know because those classes really want, or those jobs really want you to be a part of a team. You're not going to go there, likely, most jobs, you're not going to go there and be like, you're going to just say, oh, do this by yourself. You're going to work with other people. So GitHub's great. All that being said, thank you for watching. Catch you in the next video.